Hello, my name is Gemma. So today we're going to be doing a standing Pilates sequence and it's going to be focused on balance. So we're going to start in standing, okay? And I want you to take a little time to notice where your feet are. Okay, take your fist and imagine that your feet are about fist distance apart. Okay, I want you to imagine that your feet are on two train tracks. Okay, make sure that they're in parallel. This might not feel comfortable for you. You might stand naturally with your feet turned out or your feet turned slightly in. But today I want you to just concentrate on keeping your feet in parallel. Okay, from here, I want you to imagine that I'm coming with my fingers and I'm just trying to slide them under the arches of your feet. And you're just gently lifting the arches of your feet away from my fingers. Okay, so it's a little sensation of lift. There's no, scrunching of the toes or anything like that. So we're just setting up our body here. All right, I want you to take your attention to your knees here. Okay, and I just want you to take a few little bends of the knees here, bringing your knees over your toes and make sure that they're in parallel too. You want them tracking over your second toe and not going out to the side or into the middle. Okay, so just take a little time to bend your knees and we're gonna come back up to standing, okay? I want you to make sure that you haven't locked out your knees and you've still got that little lift underneath your arches. Okay, from here, I'm gonna turn to the side. You can stay side on. We're gonna take our attention to our pelvis. So I want you to tip your pelvis forward. Imagine that your pelvis is a bowl full of water. And I just want you to spill all the water forward onto the floor in front of you. And then bring it all the way back, spilling it in behind. So with your knees not locked out, this is going to feel like you're just mobilizing through your low back. Okay. And then from here, we're going to find our training position. So that means that you're halfway between those two positions. So you're not spilling all the water out in front and you're not spilling it in behind. It's just nice and level. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our attention to our core connection. Okay, what I want you to think about here is either stopping a fart from escaping or think about tightening a belt around your waist. That's just one notch tighter than you would normally go. Okay, so we're going to do either or not both. So I'm going to take your attention back to either the fart or your belt. So whichever one is working for you today, just use that. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a connection here. You're not gripping on for dear life, but it's just a slight little connection, okay? From here, we're gonna take our hands to our lowest ribs, okay? And I want you to breathe into the sides of your ribs. And out. So as you breathe in, feel your ribs expand to the side. And as you breathe out, feel your front ribs spiraling together. Breathe in and breathe out. Just find a nice pattern of breath where you're not forcing it, but you're breathing into the sides of your ribs. Okay, with the front of your ribs as well, I want you to bring them down. Okay, send them down into your front pockets and make sure that they're in alignment with your hips. Okay, so they're not swinging out in front like this and they're not tucked away back in. You just want them nice and in alignment with your hip bones. Okay, from here, we're gonna bring our shoulders up to our ears and then slide them down our back and slightly tuck your chin in so you're standing up as tall as you can make yourself. Okay, so we've got our good posture or training posture. What I'm going to do now is challenge that with a little bit of movement. So keeping your core connection, thinking about either the foot or your belt, you're just going to slide forward onto the balls of your feet and then bring yourself back onto the heel. So we're going forward and back. So just think about your weight sliding forward on your feet and then back. So we're going forward and back. Make sure that you're still breathing, that you've still got that core connection. And as you sweat forward and back, I want you to make that movement a little bit less each time. And then naturally find your balance all over the front and the back of your feet. From here, I want you to take a little sway to the side and to the other side. So find the sides of your feet, those blades at the side of your feet, and then sway over the top of the arches of your feet, still lifting them away from the floor just a little bit. And then each time you sway, I want you to make a little bit less each time. And then bring it back to center. Okay, so from here, I want you to think about your core connection. Okay, and then we're going to bring our arms up and open. And center, and open, center, and lift, and center, and open. Next time as you lift your arms, I want you to focus on keeping your ribs down. Okay, so we're going back to the center and lifting up, but our ribs aren't following here. So we're just mobilizing through our shoulders, keeping our feet in that nice parallel, making sure that we have the crown of our head standing towards the ceiling. Okay. Let's do 2 more like this. Opening out and lift. Open out and lift. Okay, from here, we're going to bring our hands down by our side again. And what I want you to do now is reach up, and then from here, take a little bend over to the side. Hand goes down by your side. And reach up and over. Make sure that you've still got that core connection. Reach. So we go up first, and then we reach up and over. So don't let yourself collapse into the side of your waist. You want to go up first, and then keeping this space in the side, we're just going to go up and over. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in as you go over, breathe out as you come back. And we can make that a little bit more dynamic by going up and over at the same time. That's it. Okay, and bring your hands back down by your side. Okay, from here, I want you to plant your foot in on one side, okay, whichever side feels better for you. Okay, and then from here, we're going to take our toe on the other side onto the floor. Okay, make sure that you're not hitching to one side. Okay, and then from here, slide that toe out and bring it back. Out and back. Out and back. That's it. So we're challenging our balance a little bit more. And just seeing where we can take it. Okay, 2 more. And then do a little semicircle to the side. And then around. And semicircle to the side. And back. Let's see if we can bring the arms up now. And back. Out. And back. Okay, let's do 2 more. And last one. And bring it down. Okay, give yourself a little shake. And then we're going to plant down on the other side. Okay, our core connection is still here. Bring your toe up to the floor and slide it out and in, out and in. Make sure you're pointing your feet, stretching your toes away. That's it, try Try not to grip through your toes, bunching the foot up. We want a nice long foot, pretty foot. Okay, let's do 2 more. Okay, point that toe out, and then from here, bring that leg out into a semicircle. We're gonna do 4. Keep breathing. And last one. Okay, and bring the arms up this time, out, and bring it in. Make sure that this movement is coming from your center, okay? So you don't want to compromise your shoulders. And let's do one last one. And bring it down. Okay, give everything a little shake. That standing leg should be feeling it now. So we're going to turn to the side and we're going to challenge our balance a little bit more. So our core connection is switched on. And then from here, plant one foot down into the floor and then lift the other foot up. And tap it back down. Lift and lower. Make sure that you're not hitching to the side. It's easy to do that. You can either flex or point the toe. Or you can alternate like I'm doing. Okay, last one. Hold it here. Okay, from here, I want you to flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Okay, hold. If you can, tip forward, bringing that foot back. Okay, if you need to, tap it down on the floor. If you want, bring it up a little bit higher. Bring yourself into a Superman position and whoop. This is a challenge. Okay, and we're gonna bring our arms up and then reach forward. And bring yourself up and reach forward. We're gonna do one last one. And last one. Okay, step that foot down to the floor. Give yourself a little wiggle out. That standing leg has done a lot of work here. So we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to bring myself over to the other side. My feet are still in parallel. Shoulders are backing back. Okay, planting my weight into the one foot. I'm not hitching over to one side. And then good core connection. Think about your foot or your belt. And then we're going to lift it up and tap it down. Lift it up and tap it down. One side is always going to be better than the other, so don't beat yourself up if you're a little bit more wobbly on one side than the other. Not doing a very good job of flexing and pointing here. Let's see which one works better for you. Okay, last one, bring it up. Okay, from here, we're going to tip forward and reach forward. And bring yourself back. And reach forward. And bring it back. Reach forward. And bring it back. And last one, reaching. And bring it back, set down. Okay. From here, we're going to stand a little bit wider. Okay. Bring your arms up to the side. Okay, our core connection is still on. What I want you to do is twist your lowest rib around so you're kind of facing the corner of the room. Okay, and then from here, I want you to take your opposite hand to the opposite ankle. Other hand goes in behind and back up to standing. So we're doing a little bit of a spine twist with a standing saw. So opposite hand to opposite ankle and bring yourself up and take it over. Okay, so this is going to pull a little bit on your hamstrings. I know it is on mine. And if you need to step a little wider or bend your knees, that's okay. But you kind of want to feel that little pull, as long as it's not hurting. So twist and then reach. Lifting up, twist and then reach. Let's do one more each side. And reach, twist and reach. Okay, bring yourself back to the middle, step heel and toe in. Bring your hands down to your thighs. Okay, from here, I'm gonna step to the side so you can see me a little bit better. Keeping my hands on my thighs, I'm in that good training position, my head is back. And the arches of my feet are lifted from the floor. Okay, from here, I'm gonna slide down my knees into a little flat back position. And then I'm gonna curl my back around and bring myself back up. Okay, and we go down, nice flat back. And curl, bring it back up. Down. And curl. Down. And curl it. Down. Okay, last one. And bring it up, okay? From here, staying in that same position, I want you to float your arms up. Okay, and then we're gonna bring ourselves up into a little bit of extension and bring ourselves back down. So I want you to think about the crown of your head going to the ceiling and then coming up. Allow your ribs to lift. Breathe in to lift. Exhale to lower. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, lower. Make sure you're not locking out your knees. What's happened to your core? Make sure that you're still got that core connection. And let's do two more. And last one, lift. Arms out to the side. Twinkly fingers down. Roll your shoulders out. And we're done. So thank you for coming along for this little balance challenge today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I do videos every week and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.